Okay, so today we are going to be replacing the O2 sensors on a 2007 Hyundai Sonata. Probably should not have died on me so soon, but fact is I need new O2 sensors, so we're going to do it. Parts that you'll need. Here's the book. Not a whole lot of detail, but it got the job done. And a 10mm ratchet for getting the battery unplugged. This is the proper tool that I should have bought the first time around. I ended up buying a neat little low profile thing, but it would not fit inside here. It was too wide. So keep that in mind when you're buying tools. This should fit just about anything. The low profile version will fit most, but not this one. And then, of course, the ratchet to go with it. I ended up spraying some of this. This is just breaker fluid for busting through it when it's all tight on there. And then lastly, I ended up using some clippers because it's a pain in the butt getting this off, so you just snip off the end of the wire to help get it off easier. This is our engine. To the right we will be removing this battery terminal. Anytime that you're working on the electrical system you'll want to do that. Then on the back side of the engine and down in here you will be able to see one of the O2 sensors. And it is right there, sticking out. Looks like a circular thing poking out. And that is the same as this guy right here. Except obviously this is not rusted out and gross. That may be what my problem is when it's rusted out, I'm sure that causes issues. First we remove the negative terminal. It's just so that we don't have any issues later on. This is just a 10mm. For the next step, we need to take off the old sensor. A little button push there, and it's on a slide rail, and so we have to get underneath, push up, and then it slides out that way. There's also one of these annoying little clips that mounts to some of the housing underneath to keep things from moving around. And then there's a couple of clips that go down the wire on the engine just to keep things from moving. So that's what we'll do next, but it's just easier to see on the new one. Now, this is our O2 sensor cable. Just kind of pops out of these, and then it connects up here, and there's a spot. Ooh. There's a little flat piece of metal here that has three things connected to it. One, two, and three. I don't know what all three of these are. This one, though, is the one that the O2 sensor hooks into. I'm going to unhook this. It should just pop off. Now, I already cheated, and underneath with the screwdriver went up and poked. There's a little pinhole here, and underneath you just find that little hole, poke up on here, it slides off. Not easy, which is why it was not done on camera. And then similarly, there's that little thing, which I just used a pair of pliers on. Use this set here, you just pinch it together, and it comes right off. Now that everything's unhooked, before I go any further, I want to make sure that these are identical. This is the new and the old one. There is a shroud on the old one that I'll simply reuse. It just pops off, and then I can install it around this. And then make sure that these lengths are the same, which they're pretty damn close. and then reach down in, and it feels like the cable length is the same. Just wanted to make sure that that was all right before I did something that I can't undo and have to go back to the shop. So next on the engine block we're going to find our O2 sensor. It should look like this. And then we have this tool which has a slot to make room for the cable, and then we'll be able to take that off. When push comes to shove, ends up coming out, end up cutting off the wires, and then getting the tool in there. So, yep, that's that. Okay, now we go to put the new one in. So, right in, just like that. There we go. So, the new one is now in, which is good. I'm going to take this wire and clip it in little clips here. One there. And we got another one here. And those just so you can see better. It's that clip right there. And there's another one right there. Okay, next we're going to take this little housing off. Clip right there. And a clip on the other side. There you go. There's a clip here. Should come right off. That it doesn't want to come off. Yeah, there we go. So this just slides on this way. Ooh, autofocus, how I hate you. Okay, that goes on that side, and this clips back down, like so. There we are. Now, you recall this will slip on a plate down here. Okay, and this slips on that plate there, like so. There we go. And then this attaches back on at the top, like so. Heard that click. And then it's just last but not least, there's this little thing which goes way down here and snaps in just like that.